I'm Dan Francis. I'm out here in beautiful state of Colorado, but we have a cryptocurrency farm going on in Missouri, and I guess that's what we're kind of trying to chat about a little bit. And to give everybody kind of an example, cryptocurrency is based upon a blockchain. And without giving you a whole schooling on blockchain, a blockchain is basically a formula where a lot of transactions take place. And inside that blockchain, they have to have someone who actually proves or verifies that a transaction took place. So we mine cryptocurrency, and when we mine cryptocurrency, what happens is we go out. We have miners, which are basically glorified gaming machines that we plug into the internet and we plug into the electric, and they go out on the internet and they actually do what we would call accounting work for the blockchain. So we mine Zcash is the particular coin that we mine. We could mine Bitcoin, we could mine Ethereum, Monero. There's all kinds. There's 800 plus coins. It just you have to mine a coin that's valuable. You don't want to mine a 20-cent coin that you spend $100 mining and you only get $50. So Zcash happens to be around $250 today. It's fluctuated from 6,000 down to 50, back up to 400 or $500 approximately. But what happens is we program the mining machine to go on the blockchain for Zcash, but it goes out on the internet and it proves the transaction that's happening on the blockchain. So our miners, and we have our own mining pool, so we take all of these miners, 200, 300 miners, we put them together, and we created our own pool. So they all go out and basically, here in Colorado, I use the example that you've got a couple of hills, and on one hill, you've got just a few people that you see, and they're mining, and that's called solo mining. So they bought a mining machine, and they took it home, they plugged it in, and they're mining. They don't have a pool, they don't have, they're just kind of mining on their own. Well, we have a pool that's not a public pool, but it's the mountain's full of people. But when you go on that mountain, they're already mining and they're able to tell you that this is a good spot, come this way, and they find something. Hey, everybody come over here kind of thing. So it's kind of like back to the 1800s, kind of like the Wild Wild West, and we actually go by the cryptocurrency cowboys for our email. But what happens is you mine a coin and you'll find a block, and every block is 10 to 12 coins. And so is our miners are in our pool. They go out on the internet as a group and they do calculations like an accountant in the blockchain. And as they go through, they may do calculations, and eventually they find an entire block of coin. So let's just say it's 10 coins in a block, $200 a coin, that's $2,000. We mine that coin, we get paid for doing the services. And then our miners move on to the next block or part of the blockchain, and they continue to mine again. And that process carries forward again and again and again. So on a one particular public pool, they find around $100,000 a day in coin. We find maybe around $30,000 currently a month. So there's a lot of difference currently, but we are in the process of growing our mining pool. But I would encourage you to kind of look up blockchain. So one of the examples I was given before was when the internet came out. Everybody was like, "Wow, the internet! What can we do with the internet?" And it was confusing. You had big laptop computers or big tower computers, not laptops, and you got on the internet, and it was okay. It kind of makes sense. I understand it. Well, then they came out with laptops. They came out with cell phones, iPads, and that was all because of the internet. So blockchain and what you're seeing with cryptocurrency, it's not the cryptocurrency that's going to change the world. It's the blockchain. The blockchain is going to change how real estate's handled, how cars are sold, how transactions take place. Basically, the blockchain takes out the trusted third party. So if I want to send some money from me to you, what happens is I have to go to the bank. I have to fill out some papers or do it online, and I have the third party being the bank between us. They make a little bit of money, and they take 2 to 3 days to wire the money in some cases. Well, in the cryptocurrency world, I just need a wallet ID, and your wallet ID, and I can transfer money within about 10 or 15 minutes.